Hello and welcome back to another video, and we're here for episode number 2 of the MyTeam career series. This time we're going to Qatar, another country which is close to Bahrain, and because of that we are racing here at round number 2 of this season. And I think it's time to go to the grid and see how it looks like. But firstly, some news from the paddock. The Mercedes team principal said that they didn't find the correct settings in Bahrain, and therefore they will look quicker this weekend. Also, Porsche published a statement where they said it wasn't Classic KT's fault that he finished behind his teammate, and I suspect that the Porsche guys will be the kings of the early stages of the season. But we'll see who challenges them. Maybe already this weekend as we go to the grid and see that Fernando Alonso from Aston Martin aged out Max Verstappen by only 33 thousandths of a second. Mercanovic and Stefano and even Ben Harry are all within 1/10 of a second behind the pole sitter. The two Ferraris are there in P5 and P6. Also, we mentioned Vettel, who managed to qualify in P12, and myself in P17, between Black and Schumacher. And it's almost time to go to 5 red lights. We choose the hard tires. I want to try out this strategy, hard to softs, and here we go. 5 red lights are on and out for round number 2 of the season. Cut Schumacher off quite aggressively and try to gain some positions into turn 1. We go to the left, go to the right. Actually settling down for P16. However, we try to go down the inside of Rick, but we touch his left rear tire, and also Schumacher goes around the outside. Even Joe had a look on her inside, but we overtake Schumacher and try to settle down for this P16. At least we gained 1 place. Here in this slow hairpin, we squeeze out Ricky, but that allows Schumacher and Joe to get through, and we lose 2 places instead of gaining 1, and Magnussen also overtakes us. Now, what is going on? We have a look around the outside, but Albon also goes through. We are in P20 now. Only Russell and Latifi maybe are behind us, and we try to gain some time on Albon. Here we touch his rear wing, and Russell is up to P20, and a terrible first lap for us. Yeah, only Latifi is behind us now, and we're losing a terrible amount of time on these hards. Meanwhile, Stefano from P4 up to P1. What an amazing first lap by him, but Verstappen is very close behind. See who comes out on top as we skip to the moment where we overtake Russell around the outside. Finally, and he just spins me out, and he surely deserves a penalty. I don't know. I don't understand how you can drive like that. Yeah, I was ahead of him, and he touches my rear end, and I'm in stone dead lost place now. But we skip to lap number 4, where some people, including Verstappen and Piastri, pitted, and I think we come out in front of them. Yes, we're now in P19. Lap number 4 again, and we catch up to quite a strange train of cars. Yeah, 3 cars just there, letting everyone through, and they're not lapped because we move up into P16. So I have no idea what was that. As I continue to block Stefano, but he goes through eventually. We get DRS off him though, trying to get the slipstream, and even DRS plus ERS doesn't help me a lot. By the way, more people pitted as we go down the inside of Stefano, but he fights back around the outside. Why is this Aston Martin so quick in the corners? Or is this my car just being too slow? Anyways, on lap number 6, we catch up to Behrman Latifi, bottling it out for P7. Quite a nice overtake by the Ferrari man. Lap number 7 in a Polo overtakes me, and I got stuck behind Latifi going into the pits. Why am I so unlucky in this race? And by the way, Sir Polo sets the new fastest lap of the race. Wow. But my tires are starting to go slowly. Maybe, or is it Tsunoda on the soft tires? And my game starts to lag again. And I have to go to the video section of the settings and switch the graphics to low. Meanwhile, at the front, Mercanovic took the lead. Then we have Stefano, Behrman, Verstoppen, and Apollo. And Sebastian Vettel now is right behind me, and I don't want to block him, of course. So I let him go, and now I need to close the door. Oh, Ben Harry, what do you do? I'm closing the door right in front of you, and you just nearly take me out. I guess this is the theme of the race. Someone tries to take me out. Lap number 10, my tires are absolutely dead. Understeering at every corner. Classic KT goes through, and I guess this is the indication that I need to go into the pits. Classic KT pits as well. I accidentally ghosted through him. Let's pretend you didn't see that. A whole bunch of cars are pitting for the second time. So I already won a whole pit stop against them. And I put on the soft tires. They should comfortably go to the end. I think only 5 or 4 laps left in this race, and we on P11 and even overtake George Russell in a dominant fashion. Around the outside we go, and we now in P10, finally in the points for the first time this race, I guess. But on lap 12 I started to regret my decision of going on to the soft tires. They are nearly in puncture region with 2 laps to go, and you can see that my tires are not there anymore. I try to keep everyone behind, but it's impossible. You know, Russell goes through, Black will also do that in the nearby future, and unfortunately I had to pit right before the final lap because I thought I wouldn't make it to the end. So unfortunately this race is basically over for me. Yes, I will put on the fresh soft tires, but I can't even steal the fastest lap from Tsunoda. And I was so desperate, I started to overtake people like crazy. For example, this move on Joe, as Mercanovic wins the race and sets the new fastest lap of it. Wow! And he grabs that point from his teammate, who finishes second and secures a 1-2 for the Alpha Tauri team. What a moment for them. Stefano with the first podium of the year for Aston Martin, as we said, this purple sector 2, Sebastian Vettel teammate with a great P6 and is back in verstoppen, steals the fastest lap from Mercanovic as we go for a crazy move on BSS Classic KT, also with the fastest lap of the race. Wow, not a great race for me, but what a fight for the win, for the podium, even for the fastest lap. As we see the official podium, Mercanovic from Turkey takes the race victory, and Qatar with his teammate Yuki Tsunoda taking the first 1-2 of the year for any team, and it's Alfa Tauri and Stefano. Talking about him, what a great race to get up there onto the podium. So this is it for the Qatar race. Let's check the official results of it. As I said, the top 3 are Mercanovic, Tsunoda, Stefano. Then we have Berman, Sirapolo, Sebastian Vettel, our teammate, scoring important 8 points for the team and for him as well. And then George Russell and Ocon. Maybe though, George Russell will get a 5-second penalty and the standings will change a bit. But anyways, right now we have David Black in P9, then Verstappen P10, Albon, Bottas, Ben, Harry, Alonso, Magnussen, Schumacher, Classic KT, Ricky, Latifi, Monoposto F1 World, Oscar Piastri, and Joe. So there you have it, Qatar race is over. You can see the standings on your screen, but again, if George Russell gets a penalty, then everything will change. Thank you for watching the video. Please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications to not miss any new content on the channel. Also, join the official Discord server of the Monoposto game. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Watch good videos, play good games. See you later.